After watching this video, your aim will be something like this. And after watching this video, you won't have to watch any other sensitivity video, because in this video I am going to explain you guys everything about sensitivity and how you can find the best sensitivity for your device and for your gameplay. So now let's start. First of all, you need to turn off an option. So let me show you. Just go to your settings, controls, gameplay, scroll down, and you will find this camera rotation mode fixed and accelerated. If you don't know what this means, then let me explain you guys. So if you keep this option on accelerated, this means that, for example, if you move your thumb from point A to point B on the screen in 1 second, your aim will move 180 degree, just like this. But if you cover the same distance with your thumb, but you do it on 0.5 second, then your aim will move at least to 40 degree. It can help a lot in some situations, but in most of the times when you are in a panic fight, you will move your thumb very fast and your aim will be a lot shakier. So I personally put it on fixed, but if you are a very calm person, you don't panic, you have control on your thumb speed, then you can surely go with accelerated. But if you are a normal player and you don't have much control on your thumb speed, or you get panic a lot, then I highly recommend to keep it on fixed. Now let's head to the main part, and trust me, if you get this part right, then your sensitivity will automatically be perfected. So if we go to sensitivity setting, we will find two options at the very top of the screen, which is aim sensitivity horizontal and aim sensitivity vertical. Keep one thing in mind, you don't have to follow my sensitivity or you have to copy the exact numbers. You have to find your own sensitivity, because every device has its own touch response and all that stuff. So you have to find your own sensitivity, which I am just going to explain you guys how these sensitivity work, and then you can find the best sensitivity for you. So first of all, let's start with aim sensitivity horizontal. So by default it's on 50, but if you increase it to 75, then what will happen is, let's keep this on 1. I will explain it later what it is, but let's go here. So now if I move my thumb, you can see my screen moves a lot. I'm moving my thumb a little bit, my screen moving a lot. And if I scoping, it almost covers the same distance. Okay, this is horizontal sensitivity. Your aim from left to right is horizontal sensitivity. Now what you have to do is, you have to take some fights and you need to notice your aim. Let me show you. So as you can see, my screen moves a lot and it is difficult to keep the track of the enemy because my aim moves so fast. Now what I have to do is, I have to lower the sensitivity. So let's see if we decrease it to 30. Now what will happen is, it will be difficult for me to track the enemy. So you can see my aim will not move a lot and it becomes almost impossible to keep the track of the enemies. So you have to see if your aim is moving very slow or very fast, and depending on that you can increase or decrease the sensitivity. Personally 51 works best for me, so you can go with 51 or you can check your own sensitivity. Now let's go with vertical. So what vertical will do is, your sensitivity from up to down. So this is best for controlling recoil. So if I increase it a lot, my aim will move a lot down. Let me show you. So you see my aim will mostly be on the chest instead of the head, because when I try to control the recoil, my aim moves a lot downwards. So now what I'm going to do is, I am going to decrease it to let's say 100. Now let's see what will happen. You can see my left to right aim is moving normal, okay? But when I will fire on someone, let me show you. So you can see my aim doesn't move down. So if enemy just suddenly crouch or prone, I won't be able to kill him. So you need to check that as well. If your aim is moving up and down perfectly fine, you are able to control the recoil or not. So here I am unable to control the recoil. As you can see, I am moving my thumb full down, but it's just not moving downward. As I told you guys, this is base sensitivity. So if you have this sensitivity on low, which means your every sensitivity will automatically be on low. Doesn't matter it's low zoom, high zoom, 2x, 4x, 10x, doesn't matter. If you have the basic sensitivity on low, your every sensitivity will automatically decrease. So for me 530 works best. You can check yours. If your aim is perfectly on the head and you can move the aim down as well, then that's the best sensitivity. But if your aim moves a lot downward when you're trying to control the recoil, then you need to decrease it. Or if your aim doesn't move that much down, so you are unable to control the recoil, or if enemies suddenly sit down and you can't keep a track of it, then you need to increase it a little bit. Now this is horizontal stick sensitivity and vertical stick sensitivity. If you are using your device and not using controller, you can just put it to 0, you can put it to 20, doesn't matter anything, it won't make any effect at all. Then we have this global ADS sensitivity multiplier. Keep in mind it's a multiplier, not a normal sensitivity, which means that if you put it on 1, your sensitivity is not on 1, it's on 51 for horizontal and 530 for vertical, because it automatically multiply your basic sensitivity to the multiplier you have selected. So for example, if I increase it to 2, which means that my global ADS sensitivity will be 102 for horizontal, and you can say 1160 for vertical. If we move down a little bit, we will see ADS sensitivity multiplier low zoom. Low zoom means iron sight and red dot, and if we put it on 1 as well, this means it will automatically multiply our base sensitivity and apply it to our iron sight sensitivity. So which means that if we have it on 1, our normal ADS sensitivity will be on 51 for horizontal and 530 for vertical, because these are multipliers but not normal sensitivity. So what we are going to do is we are going to increase it a little bit, because when you scope in, you need a little bit more sensitivity as compared to when you are not scoped in. So we are going to increase it to 1.60. This is the best number, and you can copy the exact number here. You can copy all these numbers below. You can go with 160, 180 and 222, 210. You can just try it, and if it doesn't work best, you can just increase 10 points or decrease 10 points. But this doesn't matter a lot. Main sensitivity is this one, aim sensitivity horizontal and aim sensitivity vertical. If you get this right, you can just copy all these numbers and your aim will be fine. If you increase it, so now it's 75, which means my ADS sensitivity multiplier is 1.60. So if you multiply 75 with 160, it's around about, I don't know, 105, 1010, something like that. So if I increase it to 12, now my sensitivity is not 12, it is multiplied by 75. So my sensitivity is right now, I don't know, it's like 750 or 800. Okay, so let me show you what will happen. Check this out. My aim is moving so fast, I can't even control it properly. But let me show you one more thing. Okay, we can just hide somewhere around here. If I reduce my, you can see I am not changing the ADS sensitivity multiplier on low zoom, which is like our iron sight and red dot. So if I reduce the aim sensitivity horizontal to 30, so now check this out. Now it's moving a lot slower, even though I didn't change the sensitivity of my iron sight or red dot, but it's moving a lot slower now. So now you get the point that your whole sensitivity depends on these two options, which is horizontal and vertical. So if you get them right, your sensitivity will automatically be corrected, right? Now if I reduce it to, let's say, 5. Now my red dot sensitivity is 5 times 51, which is like 250 or 260, I think 300, sorry. I don't know. It's around about 250 or something like that. My math is very bad. Now it's a lot slower. Let me conclude everything and tell you guys in a very simple words what I explained in the whole video. So when we open our sensitivity, we see two options at the very top of the screen, which are aim sensitivity horizontal and aim sensitivity vertical multiplier. You have to adjust the sensitivity based on your gameplay and how you want to improve it. You can copy my numbers, and if it works for you, you can try it. If it doesn't work for you, you can just increase or decrease them a little bit. Don't increase them a lot, just 1 or 2 points is more than enough. Then we have these ADS sensitivity multipliers. So unlike other games, like in other games, we have iron sight sensitivity, it will be automatically on 51. Then we have 2x sensitivity automatically on 51. But in Warzone Mobile, they have changed it to multiplier. So normally my ADS sensitivity multiplier is on 1.60. This does not mean my sensitivity is on 160. I am just multiplying our base sensitivity, which is like 51 and 530, to our multiplier number, which is 1.60. So that's my ADS sensitivity for low zoom. Same goes for every other option. So as I told you guys, you can copy the exact setting on ADS sensitivity. You can just copy the exact multiplier numbers. But you have to find your own sensitivity for these two options, because these are the main options. These are the base, these are the pillars of the sensitivity. If you get them right, everything is fine, everything works fine. And remaining, you can copy my sensitivity, or you can just adjust it a little bit. I think everything will work fine. Only you have to increase your 8x or 6x zoom if you're doing quick scopes and all that scene. But other than that, low zoom 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x will work fine with these multiplier numbers. So that's it for this video. Hopefully I was able to explain you guys about sensitivity. It was a very long topic, and hopefully you guys understand what I was trying to say here. But if you still have any question related to sensitivity controls, anything at all, you can just DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I will try to reply all of you guys. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you find it informative or useful, then hit that like button and subscribe my channel for future videos. So see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.